country and my people. My name is Cressida. I'm 8 years old. I would like to present an inspiring speech for one of my heroes, Mr. Honorable Wirba Joseph. Here it goes. Mr. Speaker, in a nation that is called yours, people can do what has been done to our children in West Cameroun. I call it West Cameroun because we will never take it out of our mouth again. Because that is a territory in which we believe in freedom. To go out on the streets and demonstrate is a basic right for us. And that is why we are saying there are two Camerouns that came together. If you are telling us like a state minister stood here last year and told us that what happened in Cameroun is like dropping a few cubes of sugar into a basin of water. Who is the sugar and who is the water? I'm asking the government bench of Cameroun, who is that will rape our children? My brother's daughter has been raped in Boya. I swear to you, the government of this country, the president of this country, know that the governors and the DOs and all the administrators sent to West Cameroun are out there behaving exactly like an army of occupation. Our people have nowhere to go to. We have made all the efforts. Our ancestors and our forefathers trusted you to go into a gentleman's agreement that two people who consider themselves brothers could go to live together. And if this is what you show us after 55 years, then those who are saying we should break Cameroun are right. They are correct. The people of West Cameroun cannot be your slaves. The people of West Cameroun are not. You did not conquer them in war. If this is what you are saying that we should live in, I say simply no. It will not work. How do you have an army that is supposed to protect children, step out there, beat them and rape some? It is not heard of in any country. This is the 21st century, and anybody who does that, I cannot be willing for its government to pay the price. The first one was the then Minister of Justice, Amadou Ali, 10 years ago, and I took my time, drove from Kumbo to Yaoundé to tell him something is going out there. This thing that you people are sending gendarmes to beat people up and say all these things, there is pain in West Cameroun. And as Minister of Justice, be very careful with that, with what happens there. Last week, I went to see the Minister of Higher Education, Professor Famin Dongo, and I told him the problem in Cameroun, the problems in West Cameroun, is the problem that will bring down Cameroun. If you don't handle it well, you will not know Cameroun as in a few months or few years, when people have had burnt up anger and pain and humiliation for over 50 years. When it burns, you will never be able to control it. And I told him, simply what he asked me was, qu'est-ce que vous allez faire? Because you have your army of occupation out in West Cameroun, you believe that when the people will fight, even if you took the whole of French army and added it to yours, you will never bring them down. And we have no need for that. We don't have any need for that. In the 21st century, I was one of the believers in unified Cameroun, and I want to tell this house that what had happened to those children in Boya University and in Bamenda has convinced me that the people who say that Cameroun should go into two parts, correct. And there are more and more of us out there who have believed that it is the ultimate aim. I listened the other night an offer of 1,000 jobs, an offer of 2 billion francs for lay school, and I laughed Jakiri, where I come from. I don't know what it was about, and a gendarme officer was killed. And the forces of law and order, under the instruction of the SDF of Ingonkuntunja, moved into Jakiri. Take away 100 of men, just beat them up, break their bones, and then just leave them there. And I went to that place where he took these people and told him, Mr. SDO, you are going to release my people. He sent soldiers to me, and one of them told me, I said to him, I am a representative of these people because I am a parliamentarian. And the young man turned around and asked me, "Es-tu quoi?" On n'est pas ici à Yaoundé, and he drew a line to tell me, if you cross here, you will see the consequences. Unfortunately for him, I happen to be a descendant of the warriors of Unsa. No one draws a line before me, and I crossed. I told him, shoot me. I told the SDO to release my people. Within 24 hours, he released them. But some are still lying in the hospital. They beat and beat a woman, and she had a miscarriage. A pregnant woman. And nobody can question this. That is the reason in this monster plan to finish our culture and our people. You have chosen that every single administrator or every commander of the army is from East Cameroon. That is why they sit there and they can kill the people without remorse. This has to end. Mr. President, Mr. Speaker, I want to repeat this quote. When injustice becomes law, resistance becomes a beauty. The people of West Cameroon will receive you, and if you want to take their territory by force, you will kill till the last man before you take it. And you can start from me today. You can start from me. It has to end. Somebody has to know that this is not how they treat people. 50 years is too long. 50 years is a very, very long time. And we come here and see just talking about budget. You normalize murder. You normalize rape. Mr. Speaker, I am sorry to tell you that this is part of the resistance. You will hear me till the end. When injustice becomes law, resistance becomes a duty. It is my duty to defend my people. You will not stop me because of lack of time. Or if you want to, you can call your brutal gendarme to come and kill me here. I will not. I want you to hear this, Mr. Speaker, that my people are suffering, and the cubes of sugar that was defined in this house. Are you just angry, Mr. Speaker? That the person you consider your slave has been risen in the master's house and is asking a question. I have, Mr. Speaker. I am telling you, this is part of the resistance, and you will hear me till the end. Bring the brutal soldiers here, who beat our daughter to take me out of here. I will say it to my end. There's nothing you can do to me. I am wondering whether His Excellency, the President of the Republic, knows that the governor and and their videos are behaving exactly when they are posted to West Cameroun as colonial monsters, when they abuse people, insult them, and do all what they have done. We have to resist, and we have to tell you our people will not be brought down, because we came into this union as equal partners. Yes, sir. I am done. And we will resist, and there's nothing you can do to stop us, because this is part of our culture that we inherited. You people who fear our administrator and every ruler who will challenge our rulers and will take them to task, and that's why they are accountable. Thank you very much. My parents taught me that 2 is better than 1, but now I'm beginning to think that 1 is better than 2. It is time for all Western Cameroonians, both home and abroad, to rise